Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Look, I've moved up on the ladder of success. Gotten a little higher in my life and I'm looking around for a better view. And oh, there's a dog. Zen's over there laying underneath the shade. And sometimes you can move up the ladder of success. You can move up to get a better view on things, or you can just come up to do some roofing. That's what I'm doing today. I'm doing some roofing. I am not a roofer, but just going to cover up this bad part of this, as you can see here, canopy, and put on some new shingles. I found these down at the other campground, so we can upgrade the shingle system. But no matter how fast you move up the ladder of success, or you just want to move up to get a better view of life, or you want to come up and do some roofing, you can also get thrown under the bus. Totally thrown under the bus. I'm looking for my transmission fluid leak I had yesterday. It is no longer visible, so maybe it was just a bunch of leftovers. And you get some brake clean and clean off the back of it. But it is dry from where I saw the leaks, and there's one little drop on the ground, so that's easy to fix. But other than that, yep. So what it did was, when it was blowing under here, you can't see me very well, but it landed on the exhaust pipe, and there's some streaks right through here. I can see where it's been hot, and a couple drops, and one back and forth, and it was just smoking. But anyway, looks like that's done. We'll have to do a little bit of repair, check on the bolts, and then we'll bring you under here later on and check things out. But I think now it's time to get out from under the bus, and then we shall go do some more painting. My boss gave me a couple more things to paint. So Zen and I, you got me on your level. I can't get around. Got me on his level, right in his face. But we're going to do some more painting. My boss gave me, like I said, a couple more projects. I got to go do some more doors. He liked the door that I did, so he wanted me to do the couple more doors down there, right? So we're going to drive down there and get some doors done. And if anybody's wanting to know what the finished project looks like, there it is. It's just not temporary, but just a redo, because the shingles over the years have blown off on that ridge. So I just tack some more down there, keep it protected, and hopefully make it last for a few more years. Like I said, I'm not a roofer, but you can just do what you got to do with what you got. And so one side over here is, somebody looks like hit it with the vehicle, so that might be repaired in the future. We'll see. Maybe I'll work on it here, but we'll go on. But anyway, we got the cover back on, and that's what the finished project. Per the Forest Service, they wanted it covered up, so now it is covered up. Well, I've been thrown back under the bus. Checking my transmission pan, see if it's leaking, but it hasn't been leaking since I've been back from the mountain. So just going to clean it off with some brake clean. This one corner where it was seeping a little bit, but got a lot of grime on it. The brake clean works pretty good. I'm going to check all the pan bolts, and then I'll check the fluid. Drain plug looks pretty good underneath. Check that, but it was leaking in this back corner here, just a drop or two, but it's not leaking now. I'm going to show you my brake part too. So here it is. Got to readjust the camera because there's not enough room under here. Well, there it is. That is my $5,000 brake part. Pretty crazy looking thing, isn't it? It's got two air actuator pumps on the back, pressure pumps, two actuator valves on the side, pistons, hoses, clamps, and all kinds of stuff. It's also got on the top, it's got a brake fluid reservoir, almost a gallon. So I can see why I think it was so expensive. But it's working. And it weighs, I think it weighs about 43, 44 pounds. That's a pretty heavy thing. It's easy to get to, that's for sure, mounted right on the frame, but just hanging there. Well, didn't notice anything underneath the back. Transmission, it was dry. There's no leaks on it now, but something was causing it to leak when I was heading up the mountain because it sprayed transmission fluid around. Maybe it's just an overflow or just some spillage on something. I don't know, but I got to keep my eye on Zen over here because there's people walking on the beach. And he likes to bark at them. Now we're back down at the Navajo Lake bathroom again. This one is, like I said, pretty much done. We're not going to worry about that. But my boss wants me to paint these doors on the other bathroom. He goes, "Can you paint those doors?" I said, yeah. It's got an old no smoking sign underneath there that you can see. This has got to come off. Look at that old smoking sign. Just paint it over it. And so, yeah, we're going to do some sanding and make these doors look a little bit better. Hopefully. They're not as, they're metal, they're like a metal door, I think. So we'll be all right. We'll get it sanded down and we'll show you what it looks like when we get done. In the meantime, I'm going to put my phone on the MH Powers solar panel that I got because why not? I'm down here and I need some charge in my phone, so we'll just get it going. And there's plenty of sunshine today. And here's the final project of this door. It looks a lot better, but not perfect because it's still got so much paint overlooked on it. It's got duct tape still underneath it, but it's a whole lot better. I took off the hinges, took off the hardware, cleaned it up, made it look pretty good. And there's one on the other side just like it. So now we're off to the next bathroom, campground, to do the door and hopefully the roof. We'll find out when we get there. We made it back to our original place we started painting bathrooms, campground. Just got to go up here and do some more work on the bathroom, so we'll show you here in a moment what I'm up against this time. Oh, look, there's my driver. Got to get in the gate and get to the bathrooms. Well, you remember this bathroom? This was the first one I painted, the Java brown. I think it looks pretty good, the color of it is, but and I told you that my paint wasn't able to stick to the roof, and I found out what the reason was. This is a silicone-based rubberized roofing material, and nothing will stick to it. Nope, I tried different three or four things, and nothing will stick. So my boss said, well, I guess we'll take a loss and repaint the walls. So I'm going to have to paint the walls a lighter color. I think it looks good like it is, like I said, but I'm not the judge of things. I'm not the one who has to make the decision. So I guess I'll get started painting. Zen's going to be on guard duty, watching for those deer that come through right here. Yep, he's got his nose up in the air, ready for some. And we'll change this color, see what it looks like when it gets done. Right? Yep. And after we get this one done, this is my last one I have to redo or have to do. And then my boss said I can go to another campground. The campground is 2 hours west of here. It's over by Nevada, pretty close. So I'll be going over there, take the bus over there, and spend about 3 or 4 or 5 days. And paint a bathroom, paint some sun shelters, and hang out with the locals because that campground is still open. until the 28th of September. But we'll go over there and we'll get some things done. But in the meantime, we've got to finish up around the lake. Keep your nose working, buddy. And there we have it. Look. Tan. Beige. That's the color they wanted. So it doesn't look bad. It's almost the same color as the roof, but that's the same color as the other one I painted in the other campground. So I got two that match, and both of them have that rubberized roof on it, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to say thanks for watching, because we are through with the bathrooms in this area. And the next thing we're going to do, as I mentioned, is going to drive a couple hours away and work on those. So it'll be a wholly different whole different territory and everything else, won't it? Be more things to sniff. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And like I said, we are through with bathrooms, and now we can move on, can't we? Let's go.